And the one-man wrecking crew here with us now, linebacker Junior Colson. So great to have you here with us today. As you're wrapping up these pre-draft visits, what are some of your biggest takeaways in just this entire process?
My biggest takeaway is just being, ready for the moment, ready to, whatever team you go to, ready to just go out there and play football. So, you don't get that much time to yourself. So as much as you can, try to get a workout and try to get certain type of things in to make sure you're ready for it.
When you are in those meetings, those team executives, how are you selling yourself on the football field, and what are you telling them are some of your biggest strengths?
I think my tape speaks for itself. So, you don't have to sell them too much. It's now about understanding your level of smartness and level of, everything that I'm prepared for. So it's just mostly reiterating what they see on film.
Well, your story just makes you so easy to root for, and I say that even as a Wisconsin grad. So talking about Michigan football kind of kills me a little bit on the inside, but you were born in Haiti, right? Your parents passed away. You were then adopted by an American family when you were 9 years old. I want you to think about 9-year-old you getting on that plane. What does it feel like for you? Just what do you remember about those emotions?
Not too much. You're 9 years old, first time being on a plane, but it was just, you didn't really understand. You don't really understand a lot of stuff that's happening being that young. So, it was kind of like a whole whirlwind during that whole process. But I know when I first got here, I thought it was freezing cold, in the United States.
Well, you did wanted to play soccer instead, but got enrolled in football. Take me through, if you remember, having to learn the game of football, not even speaking the same language as your teammates and coaches. Like other players had to show you how to run routes, right?
Yeah, well, mostly everything. So I didn't really understand the game of football. And, my mom had to tell coach, like I spoke zero English. So you got to take it a little bit slow with me because, it doesn't matter what you're yelling at me. I'm not going to understand it.
Well, from that moment to now being just 2 weeks away from the draft, just what is going through your mind now that you are just so close to having your phone ring from an NFL team and getting to play at the professional level?
Right now, I'm just trying to stay, keep within myself. That's the biggest thing, I can't control what's happening out there. I can't control. I'm not the one that chooses now, It's not like high school when you're choosing your college, so they choose you. So at the end of the day, you just got to trust in God, trust that, He's going to put you in the right situation.
Well, we're really excited for you, Junior, and can't wait to see where you end up. Best of luck in the draft.
Thank you.